Just hearing the word cancer can stir something deep in us. It's not because we're being dramatic. It's because, for so many of us, cancer is no longer a far-off idea. It's personal now. We've seen it come into our lives, touch our families, our friends, our neighbors. Sometimes, it's touched us directly. We live in a time of incredible medical progress: chemo, radiation, advanced surgeries, and powerful new drugs. So here's a question. If we've made all this progress, why are cancer rates still climbing? It's something I've spent years thinking about. Could it be the air we breathe, packed with pollution? The food on our plates, full of chemicals and processing? Or the stress we carry each day: tight shoulders, poor sleep, hours of sitting still? All of that takes a toll on the immune system. And the most unsettling thing? Cancer often comes quietly. It sneaks in. No pain, no warning, no big sign pointing to trouble. Just there one day. But listen closely, because this is important. We are not helpless. The human body, even in its later years, can heal more than we're often told. When we give it what it truly needs: real food, rest, and nature's support, it can respond in powerful ways. And here's where it gets interesting. Some of that support might already be in your kitchen cabinet. 6 simple seeds and nuts. You've probably seen them 100 times. Maybe you've even sprinkled them on a salad or eaten them as a snack. But what you may not know is this: these everyday foods are packed with nutrients that modern science links to fighting cancer cell growth. Are they a miracle cure? No. But they are natural tools. Small, mighty, and quietly powerful, especially for folks over 50. I want to tell you about Thomas Reeves. He's 68, lives in Ohio. He was diagnosed with early-stage prostate cancer. He didn't skip his doctor's advice, didn't stop treatment, but he made one change. He added these 6 seeds and nuts to his daily breakfast. He also cut down on processed food, drank more water, and went for short walks. Simple steps, nothing extreme. After a few months, his inflammation markers dropped. His immune system looked stronger. His energy returned. That's why I'm sharing this today. Because small things matter. If you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or even 80s and you want more energy, more peace of mind, and fewer health worries, this message is for you. Take a moment. Jot down what stands out. Pass it on to a friend or loved one. And most of all, try it for yourself. A spoonful of seeds, a handful of nuts. It's not a huge leap, but it could be the beginning of something better. Your body still wants to work for you. You just have to give it the chance. And if this feels helpful, keep following along. We're walking this path together, one natural step at a time, to better health, to more freedom, and to a stronger, steadier life no matter your age. Let's talk about something small, something you can hold in your hand, something you can add to your morning routine in less than a minute. And yet, it just might help your body protect itself in powerful ways, especially when it comes to fighting off serious illness like cancer. Today, I want to introduce you to 3 incredible seeds and nuts. They may look ordinary, but inside, they carry nutrients that help your body stay strong, support your heart, and protect your cells, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond. Let's start with one of my favorites, macadamia nuts. Now, when people think of heart-healthy foods, they usually picture salmon or maybe olive oil. But the humble macadamia? It often gets ignored. And that's a shame, because inside this little nut is a bundle of health benefits. Macadamias are rich in what we call good fats, the same type found in extra virgin olive oil. About 3/4 of the fat in a macadamia nut is monounsaturated fat. That's the kind that helps calm inflammation in your body. It helps protect your heart. It keeps the walls of your cells steady and strong. As we get older, our hearts need that kind of support more than ever. But here's something even more impressive. Just 1 ounce of macadamia nuts, that's about a small handful or 28 grams, gives you 1.5 milligrams of manganese. That's a mineral your body uses to power its natural repair systems. It helps fix damaged DNA. And it plays a quiet but important role in protecting your cells from turning into cancer cells. Macadamias also contain phytosterols. These are natural plant compounds that help slow down or even stop the growth of certain types of cancer cells. Studies have shown they may be especially helpful in protecting the prostate and breast, two areas that, as many of us know, become more vulnerable with age. The best part? Macadamia nuts taste amazing. They're creamy, rich, and just a little bit sweet. You can eat them by the handful. Toss them onto a salad. Stir them into your yogurt, or sprinkle them over oatmeal in the morning. They help keep you full longer too, so you may find yourself reaching less for that afternoon cookie or late-night snack. And know when eaten in moderation, they don't make you gain weight. That's a myth. Instead, they nourish you. They keep your energy steady. They give your body what it truly needs to stay in balance. Now, let's move to something you might remember from childhood. Red watermelon seeds. You probably saw them during family gatherings or summer picnics. But did you know they hold powerful health benefits that are just now being recognized by modern science? These seeds are bursting with lycopene. Lycopene is a strong antioxidant. It helps your body fight off damage from free radicals. Think of free radicals as little troublemakers that roam your body, causing wear and tear on your cells. Lycopene helps calm them down. Just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can give you up to 75 milligrams of lycopene. That's 3 times more than what you'd get from a ripe tomato. And tomatoes are already known for their lycopene. So this is big news. Lycopene isn't just about cancer prevention either. It's also good for your skin, your eyes, and your memory, which, let's be honest, becomes more important the older we get. But there's more. Watermelon seeds also have omega-6 fatty acids. One of them is called linoleic acid. It makes up about 38% of the fat in the seed. This fat helps your body manage inflammation. It supports your immune system. That's a big deal if you've noticed your body doesn't bounce back quite as fast as it used to. You'll also find magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E inside these little red seeds. That trio helps your cells repair, your skin glow, and your energy stay up. And here's something sweet. For many people, especially in Asian American families, watermelon seeds carry meaning. They're tied to luck, to family, to togetherness. So eating them is more than a health habit. It's a way to reconnect with memory, with culture, and with home. To get the most from them, soak the seeds in warm water for a few hours. This makes them easier to digest. Then roast them lightly in a dry pan or grind them into a homemade seed milk. A half ounce a day, around 15 to 20 grams, is a good place to start. And be sure to pick natural, unsalted versions with no additives. That way, all the good stuff stays right where it belongs. Now let's talk about something you may not see often in American kitchens. Millet. It's a small, golden grain, tiny but mighty. Across parts of Asia and Africa, millet has been a daily food for generations. It's not flashy, but it's full of quiet power. Inside 100 grams of millet, you'll find up to 120 milligrams of polyphenol. These are natural compounds that help protect your cells from damage. They guard your DNA, and they're known for lowering the risk of cancers like breast and colon. As we age, our bodies produce fewer polyphenol on their own. That makes it even more important to get them through food. Millet is also a great source of magnesium. Just 100 grams offers around 114 milligrams. Magnesium helps lower blood pressure, calm the nerves, and keep your heart in rhythm. Unlike trendy powders or pricey supplements, millet is simple and affordable, and it fits into meals with ease. Make a warm breakfast bowl, add it to your soups, swap it in for rice and stir fries, or just toss 2 or 3 spoonfuls into whatever you're cooking. Don't let the plain look fool you. Each bite of millet brings strength. It's a gentle kind of strength, the kind that builds health over time, the kind that keeps you moving, thinking, and enjoying life well into your 70s and 80s. These 3 gifts, macadamia nuts, red watermelon seeds, and millet, are simple. But sometimes the most powerful tools are the ones nature hands us quietly. I hope you'll give them a try, because when it comes to protecting your health, small steps really do matter. Let's keep walking that path together, toward better days, toward stronger health, one natural step at a time. Sometimes, the smallest things in our kitchen can hold the greatest power for our health. Today, I want to share 3 more tiny treasures that support your body in ways you might not expect. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, and you're thinking more about energy, strong bones, or long-term wellness, these are 3 seeds worth a closer look. Let's start with a favorite from the East. Sesame seeds. They're tiny, often forgotten at the bottom of a stir-fry or scattered across a dinner roll. But make no mistake, these little seeds are powerful. Sesame seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of calcium. Just 3.5 ounces, or about 100 grams of shelled sesame seeds, can give you nearly 975 milligrams of calcium. To put that in perspective, that's more calcium than what you'd get from a full glass of milk. If you're someone who's concerned about bone health, joint stiffness, or even osteoporosis, sesame is a smart addition to your day. It's easier to digest than dairy for many people, and it gives your body what it needs to keep your bones strong and steady as the years go by. But calcium isn't the only gift inside these seeds. They also offer about 351 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Magnesium is a quiet helper. It supports muscle function, balances your blood pressure, and keeps your nervous system calm and steady. These are areas that often start to struggle as we grow older, especially with stress, poor sleep, or a less than ideal diet. Now let's talk about 2 unique plant compounds in sesame seeds, sesamin and sesamol. You don't need to remember their names. Just know this: they've been studied for their natural ability to protect your cells. Some research suggests they may slow the growth of cancer cells, especially in the breast and colon. That's no small thing. Sesame seeds are also wonderfully easy to use. 1 to 2 teaspoons a day, about 10 to 20 grams, is enough. Sprinkle them on oatmeal. Add them to a salad. Toss them onto grilled fish. Or stir them into sautéed vegetables. That tiny crunch, it's not just for flavor. It's a signal that you're giving your body real support. Let's move on to another classic: almonds. Now, some folks call almonds a nut. Others consider them a seed. No matter how you label them, almonds are one of the most reliable, nourishing foods you can enjoy daily. They're especially known for one thing: vitamin E. Just 3.5 ounces, about 100 grams of almonds provides around 25 milligrams of vitamin E. That's a big dose of one of the strongest natural antioxidants known to science. Vitamin E helps protect your cells from damage. It's like a coat of armor for your body, guarding your tissues, calming inflammation, and slowing down the aging process. It even supports your skin and your immune system. But almonds go beyond vitamin E. They also contain polyphenol and flavonoids, plant compounds that have been shown to reduce the risk of abnormal cell growth. This is particularly important in areas like the prostate, breasts, and colon. Alongside that, almonds carry about 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. That helps your heart beat regularly, calms the nervous system, and supports healthy blood sugar. There is one tip I want to share. Almond skins contain something called phytic acid. This natural substance can make it harder for your body to absorb some minerals like iron and zinc. So, for older adults especially, soaking almonds in water overnight around 6 to 8 hours can be a smart move. It softens the skins, reduces the phytic acid, and makes the good stuff easier to absorb. An ounce a day, roughly 20 to 28 grams, is perfect. Eat them raw. Add them to your cereal or yogurt, or turn them into almond butter and spread it on toast. They're simple, satisfying, and deeply nourishing. Now, let's talk about a seed you've probably thrown away at some point. Pumpkin seeds. Yes, the ones you scoop out during the holidays. But here's what many people don't know: pumpkin seeds are one of nature's quiet superfoods. Just 3.5 ounces, again, about 100 grams, gives you around 7 milligrams of zinc. Zinc is key for your immune system, and for men especially, it supports prostate health. That little gland can cause big issues after the age of 50. Pumpkin seeds are also full of magnesium, manganese, and vitamin E. Magnesium helps regulate your blood pressure and keeps your heart strong. Manganese acts like a cleanup crew for your cells, removing harmful particles. And vitamin E steps in to protect your DNA from damage. But here's something special: pumpkin seeds contain phytosterols. These are natural compounds that help lower bad cholesterol, raise the good kind, and even slow down cancer cell growth in the colon and breasts. If your digestion isn't what it used to be, consider grinding pumpkin seeds before eating. It makes the nutrients easier for your body to absorb. A serving of about 1 ounce or 30 grams each day is a great goal. You can eat them raw, toast them lightly, or blend them into a smoothie. One tip, though: don't roast them at high heat. Too much heat can break down sensitive nutrients, especially vitamin E. If you're feeling creative, mix pumpkin seeds with peanut butter, oats, and honey. You've got yourself a homemade energy bar that's both tasty and good for you. So there you have it, 3 more small, natural tools that help your body fight back. Sesame seeds for your bones and heart. Almonds for your skin and cells. Pumpkin seeds for your immune system and prostate. They're affordable, easy to find, and best of all, they remind us that health doesn't always come from a pill. Sometimes it comes from a spoonful of something simple. So go ahead, open that pantry, and take one small step toward a stronger, more vibrant life. Your future self will thank you. And I'll be right here, cheering you on, one seed at a time. 3. That you can buy the best seeds in the world. You can read all the labels, pick the top brands, and even catch them on sale. But if your body isn't absorbing the nutrients inside those seeds, then all that effort, all that hope kind of stays stuck on the surface. That's why how you use your seeds, how you prepare them, combine them, and enjoy them makes a real difference. Especially once you reach your 50s, 60s, or 70s, when digestion naturally slows down a bit and nutrient absorption doesn't always work as efficiently as it used to. Let's start with one of the easiest and most helpful techniques: light roasting. Now, you've probably heard someone say that raw seeds are better, and in some ways, they are. But there's more to the story. Many seeds like almonds, pumpkin seeds, and even macadamia nuts contain something called phytic acid. It's a natural substance, not harmful in small amounts, but it can block your body from fully absorbing important minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc. The good news? Lightly roasting your seeds can reduce the phytic acid, bring out their flavor, and make them easier on your stomach. Here's how to do it right. Preheat your oven to about 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a gentle roast, nothing too hot. Spread your seeds in a thin layer on a baking sheet. Roast for about 8 to 10 minutes. That short time is enough to lower phytic acid without destroying the sensitive nutrients, like vitamin E and healthy fats. One important note: don't go overboard with the heat. Roasting at too high a temperature, or for too long, can destroy some of the very benefits you're hoping to get. Now here's a trick not many folks know. Pairing your seeds with vitamin C can help your body absorb more iron. Why does this matter? Well, seeds like pumpkin, sesame, and red watermelon seeds have a good amount of iron. But it's the plant-based kind, which the body doesn't absorb as easily as the iron from meat or fish. Vitamin C changes that. It helps unlock that iron and makes it easier for your body to take it in. So try this. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon over a salad with pumpkin seeds. Blend some kiwi or orange into your morning smoothie with almonds or watermelon seeds. Top your oatmeal with strawberries and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. It doesn't take much. Just a bit of fresh vitamin C can go a long way toward helping your body get more from every bite. Now let's talk about one more tip: grinding or blending your seeds. As we get older, digestion can get a little slower. Chewing might not be quite as strong. And sometimes, whole seeds pass through the body without being fully broken down. If you want to make sure you're absorbing the good stuff inside, try lightly grinding your seeds before eating. You don't need to turn them into powder. Just break the outer shell. That's enough to make a real difference. Use a small blender, a spice grinder, or even an old-fashioned mortar and pestle. The goal is to help your body work with the food, not struggle through it. This is one reason why nut butters like almond butter or pumpkin seed butter are so helpful. They've already been broken down, so the nutrients are ready to absorb, no extra effort needed. If you're someone who prefers a no-cook option, I've got something for you. Here's a quick recipe that takes just a few minutes and gives you a delicious, healthy snack packed with energy. We'll call them homemade seed energy bites. You'll need 2 tablespoons of lightly roasted pumpkin seeds, about 20 grams. 1 tablespoon of ground sesame seeds, about 10 grams. 2 tablespoons of almond or peanut butter, about 30 grams. 2 tablespoons of rolled oats, about 15 grams. 1 teaspoon of raw honey or half a ripe banana, mashed. Optional. Add a pinch of unsweetened cocoa powder or turmeric for extra flavor. Mix all the ingredients in a small bowl. Roll the mixture into bite-sized balls. Chill them in the fridge for about 30 minutes until firm. That's it. Now you've got a snack that's rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Perfect for a midday boost. Or a quick bite between meals. No cooking, no fuss. Just simple, nourishing food made with your health in mind. At the end of the day, it's not about doing something extreme. It's about doing something thoughtful. Preparing your seeds the right way. Combining them with ingredients that help your body absorb more. Grinding or blending when needed. These small steps might seem simple, but they add up to more energy, better digestion, stronger bones, and a greater sense of control over your health. So go ahead, grab a handful of seeds, roast them gently, add a touch of lemon, blend them into your favorite snack, and enjoy every bite knowing your body is taking in the full power of nature's tiny gifts. Because sometimes, real health doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing it right. And every seed is a step toward a stronger, healthier you. Conclusion: when we're younger, staying healthy feels like something that just happens. It's as natural as waking up in the morning or taking a breath of fresh air. But once we pass 50, things begin to shift. We start to see that good health isn't guaranteed. It's something we earn through the choices we make day by day. And while we can't change the past, we absolutely can shape what comes next. Here's the part many people miss. It doesn't take something dramatic to make a real difference. You don't have to flip your whole lifestyle upside down. You don't need to give up every food you enjoy. And you certainly don't have to spend hundreds of dollars a month on fancy powders or pills. Sometimes, real change begins with something as small as a handful of seeds. The 6 seeds we've talked about: macadamia, watermelon, millet, sesame, almonds, and pumpkin have something in common. They're full of natural goodness. They're easy to add to your meals. And they're backed by science for supporting your body as it ages, especially when it comes to lowering the risk of disease and helping your immune system stay strong. So where do you start? Right where you are. Add a spoonful of sesame to your oatmeal. Keep a small bag of almonds nearby for an afternoon snack. Toss a few pumpkin seeds on your dinner salad. These small steps may not feel like much in the moment, but over time, they build something powerful. Because every time you eat with intention, you're telling your body something important. You're saying, "I care about you." And your body hears that. It responds with more energy, better sleep, fewer aches, and a stronger sense of well-being. Whether you're 55 or 75, your body is still ready to work with you. It just needs a little support. Let me tell you about someone who understood this. His name is David Palmer. He's 74 years old, lives in Missouri, and used to believe that staying healthy was all about restriction. No sugar, no meat, no fun. But he didn't want to live that way. Instead, he made one small shift. He began adding seeds to his meals. Nothing fancy, nothing extreme. Just a quiet, steady habit like brushing his teeth. 6 months later, his doctor looked at his lab work and said, "David, your numbers look great. Blood pressure's down. Inflammation's lower. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." David smiled and pointed to a simple glass jar on the counter. It wasn't a miracle. It was consistency. It was self-respect. A small act, repeated day after day until it became something much bigger. If you're still listening, I believe you're ready to. Ready to care for yourself in a deeper way. Not out of fear, but out of love. So I invite you right now to go into your kitchen. Open your pantry. Take a look. Maybe there's a bag of seeds you forgot about. Maybe it's millet. Maybe almonds. Maybe a handful of pumpkin seeds left from last fall. Don't let them sit there unused. They're not just food. They're a quiet promise to yourself. I'm showing up for my health. One meal at a time. One choice at a time. One small seed at a time. And if this message speaks to you, pass it along to someone you care about. Because often, all it takes is one gentle nudge to begin a new chapter in health. A chapter written not with big changes, but with simple, steady care. We don't have to walk this path alone. And sometimes, the biggest difference begins with something small, like a single seed.